Hey, Hop Leaders, we're going to show you how to check a family in on Sunday mornings in nursery.
All right, let's
First-
check the cotes in.
Let's do the cotes. Select their name, and then Carson, Connor. Select the name of the child, and then push print label.
That was pretty painless.
It is. It's not as bad as going to the dentist.
Okay, awesome. And then
the name tag comes out, and the security tag comes out, which the parent keeps. It puts them on it, and this goes on the back of the child if you're working in the nursery. And it has an emergency contact on it, and so you can contact the parent if you need to. Or you also write the name on each label for the child. You write the pager number that's located on the top left of each pager. You write it on with a marker. You put it on the label so that when it's stuck on the child, you know how to contact the parent. And the way you do that is, say it's 21, you punch in 21, and then you push call, and it will buzz. It will buzz it if it's off the. It's got to be off here. The parent would have it, so you just call it, and then it would buzz.
okay, perfect. So
It's only on vibrate, so
they locate the child. They say, "Oh, he's number 21. He needs
Right.
mom." They
Mom.
type in 21
21
and call.
call.
Perfect. Now, Pastor Darrell, what if we have a new family and the dad is Donald Duck and he brings Mickey Mouse, his child? Can you show us how to register them? So Donald Duck is dad. Welcome, Donald Duck. How are you today?
Donald, he's not all he's quacked up to be.
So
Okay,
Pastor Darrell, just search Donald.
so Donald.
We don't want Donald
We don't want
Sampson.
Donald Sampson because he's already in our archives. We want Donald Duck. So what we do is we add a new family,
Very painless.
and it says add family. So you push add family. It goes over so you can put the name in. Donald. Last name Duck. And then you put his phone number, and then month, birthday of little Donald, the child.
Well, no,
but this one we wouldn't because it's the parent.
It's the parent.
And so we would choose their family role then, which would be like adult primary.
Okay.
Or
If they're a couple, you could choose adult spouse.
you could. If they're a couple, you could choose adult spouse.
Okay.
And then the last thing is the group they're assigned to, which would be nursery. So you just push nursery, and that way they're in that group, so they'll come up next time when you go to register them. And then you push done, and then you add the other family member, which would be the child. I don't know what Donald Duck's child's name.
Well, we'll call it Mickey.
Mickey is Donald Duck's child.
Well,
Okay.
and Mouse.
And Mouse. They're a blended family.
They
There we
are a
go.
blended
So that's
family.
cool.
We have lots of blended families. I love
Okay,
it.
so in phone number, which you wouldn't have to put there, but you put their birth date. Then you put the birth date. I don't know what year. Donald.
2023.
2023. He's very young.
Good, yeah.
Okay, and then you would push. The family role would be child, and then the group would be again Hop Nursery. And you're done. And if there's another child, you would add another child.
Now, Daryl, you did something that actually, we made this mistake earlier, so we want to correct it. Donald is not actually Hop Nursery, is he? We assigned him to Hop Nursery, but he's
a
actually Hop Parents.
So actually, that is
so
right.
you can fix it. And here's
So
how you
we
can
would
fix
go
it.
down back to his name and choose the group, and we push the push down, and we actually will put Hop Kids Parent.
All right, so it's not hard to update, and then click update top
Or
right.
actually, it would be Hop Kids Nursery Parent.
Okay.
We have Hop Parents. Hop Kid Nursery Parent is what it would be.
Update.
And you update it. And then if you have more kids to put in there, you put them in there. And if not, the important thing is emergency contact info would be very important because that's the number that's going to come out on the sticker for the child.
Which is
so
helpful.
You just need to make sure that's in there.
Okay, and then finish.
Finish. Which it's not
Might
finishing
not
because
let
I
you
didn't put the
finish 'cause
phone
you didn't
number
do the
in.
number yet. There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay, so now you can see both dad and child, and you can click print
Then we're going
labels.
to check them in.
And it tells
Pauses
us
a little bit.
check-in was successful.
Okay.
Spits it out.
Mouse. And there's the security code, the double one, because you can tear one of these off and give it to the other parent, if another parent's going to come pick them up. And the nursery worker, when you see these, you just match it to the child's.
Right.
You know, that's the parent.
So then when Dad comes back, he would put in Duck for his last name, say, to check out his child. So click on the family member.
And then this has to be on checkout.
Okay, we would check them
So
out.
if you, after the kids are all checked in at the end of the session, you get up here and you just pick. This is staff checkout, which means it's manned by a staff. And you put checkout, and that way they're able to check them. They can check them out. Mickey, check Mickey out, checked out.
And that way we are doing our due diligence and making sure that kids are sent home with
The right person, even though the last name's not the same.
Exactly. Yep.
Mickey Mouse.
Right.
Adopted by Donald Duck.
Right. And you could look up Mickey Mouse. You could look up Donald Duck.
Correct.
Anybody under the name of Donald's going to show up. Anybody under the name of Mickey's going to show up.
Yes, you
All right.
could.
So it's very straightforward. This is how you do it. And if for some reason the printer isn't working, last but not least, because this happens, what is the magic thing that you always do to make that printer work, Pastor Darrell?
You go up to there's a icon right up here, the gear icon.
Yes.
Which if you're on staff check-in, you're able to access that. If it's in self check, you wouldn't be able to do this. But since you're staff here and you're manning it, you just go here into printing, and then you'll go over here and it'll show you what printer it's on. That right there where it's in blue. And that's the correct printer because it lines up with what that is right there.
So it says
Nursery
810W.
Yes, that's a
And it says
810W
that
is
here
the
as
model of that one.
So just make sure they match.
Yeah, and if not, you can, if that happens where it's not on that one, you can select it from this list because sometimes in the bottom, you might get, it can't print. And so if that happens, you can just contact Pastor Darrell. You can contact me and I'll come resolve it for you. But most of the time, it's going to connect to it, but sometimes it may not. And if that happens, you'll know that in the beginning in the morning. And if it doesn't, what I'll do is I'll set it all up and do a test print to make sure it's working, and then you shouldn't have a problem. It should be connected.
Thank you, Pastor Darrell. So thank you guys for working in the nursery and for working on the check-in process. We appreciate it.
Thank you.